Welcome to the podcast. Oh my gosh,
Hey!
here we are. This is our very first episode, and we are so excited. My name is Rachel, aka Sparkles, and I'm here with my crazy friend. What is your name again?
My name is Erica, and I am Sunshine.
And we are so excited to give you a little bit of information about what this podcast is going to be all about, as well as introduce ourselves and just give you kind of the down low, right? Or something. I don't know. What do kids say these days? Anyway, Erica, why don't you introduce yourself? Who are you?
I don't know what the kids say. I really do not know what the
Yeah,
kids
I
say.
don't know.
There are days where I hear things and I always, well, I know this. I know that whatever is being said, it's followed up with a, what? Can you explain this to me?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're cooking? Like, I don't see you in the kitchen. Anyway. That's neither here nor there. I'm Erica, she, her pronouns, and with a brief introduction, I have been in the field of music therapy for 15 years. I was in the field of music ed for 3 years, and years of parenting. So if we're counting only my children, it is 12 years. If we're including the man child, 21 years. So yeah, that is gonna be great. And I've got a couple claim to fames. I have never met a potato chip that I didn't like. And I have changed my kids' diapers in, I want to say, 20 to 25 different states, which is a lot. I honestly haven't counted all of them, but that we'll go with that. Um, Number of years driving, 24 years. Ooh, wait. But I didn't include when I had my farmer's permit. So there's been a lot more, but it's 24 for today. Go to junk food. I love me some Gardettos. Original flavor, no other spicy stuff or anything like that. No, I want the original Gardettos. And then the last thing that we get to talk about is that I am a business owner. Not only am I a mama, and a wife, and an amazing friend, and a sister, and a sister-in-law, which I don't know if I'm a good sister-in-law or daughter-in-law, but we'll talk about that later, maybe. However, I am a business owner. I love being a business owner, and we've got a fairly large team. It's kind of like a micro business in the business world, but I really, really, really enjoy it. I've been a business owner for over 15 years as well, and it has been quite a joyride in its capacities. And I'm pretty sure you'll hear all the details, all the tea. I don't know if that's still being said. All the tea sometimes throughout the episodes moving forward. I think we now can do an intro for Rachel. Rachel, say more about
Yeah.
you.
Oh my gosh, I would love to. Thanks for asking. And yes, they do still say the T. At least my daughter does.
Perfect.
So again, my name is Rachel. My pronouns are she and her. I've been a music therapist now for 18 years, which is wild and crazy. I have been a parent for 10 years. And I've got two kids. My oldest is 10, obviously, and my youngest is 8, which is too much fun. My claim to fame, okay, get ready for this, Erica. It's a little embarrassingly awesome. I'm just saying. When I was a senior in college and literally right about to graduate, I got to be principal cellist playing Beethoven 9 at Carnegie Hall because my orchestra decided to play there. And so we did that. And it was like part of the 100th anniversary of the orchestra. And it was really exciting. And then in conjunction with that, I know, right? Erica's, your face is perfect. And then in conjunction with that, as part of this like year-long celebration, right after the end of my junior year, we took a trip to Trinidad and Tobago because my orchestra conductor knew somebody over there. It was like a whole thing. Anyway, and I got to do a radio promo where I played like a little bit of one of the unaccompanied box suites on the cello, and then I got to say, "My name is blah 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 from the Smith College Orchestra. When I'm in Trinidad and Tobago, I listen to this station." It was like super random. Anyway, that was a very long time ago. Yeah, very cool. So, Erica, your
I
face is
cannot
amazing.
compete with that. That is amazing. That's like a true fame thing. Like that's a serious fame thing. Um, I do not have a serious fame thing. So,
Okay, right, but I have not
wow.
change diapers in as many states. So like, I don't know. I feel like that's a parenting win and fame. Like how many parents can say that, you know? So let's be real. Um, I have been driving for 27 years. I had to look at my notes because it's been so many. And my go-to junk food is okay. So my guilty pleasure will always be Oreos. I love Oreos. Oreos just make my life a better place. Like it doesn't even matter what flavor of Oreos, it's I'm going to eat them, all of them. The Pop Rocks are a little bit weird for like the 4th of July special. That one I'm like, "Oh, okay, here we are." But still we'll eat all of them cuz they're amazing.
What?
Absolutely amazing.
There's Pop Rocks in Oreos?
Yes, it's especially usually it's a 4th of July thing because like the fireworks in your mouth. Yeah, the red, white, and blue. I
Mm-mm.
will let you know when I see them at the store and I'll take another screenshot for you so you know. Yeah, it was a thing.
Proceed with caution with
Um,
that, folks.
yeah, I mean, you know, like there you go. But like my go-to uh food in the car because I do spend quite a bit of time in the car. I love me just like some mixed nuts. And I'm really weird in that I know. Go ahead, make all the jokes, Erica. But I prefer the unsalted roasted. I don't want flavoring. I just really like them plain and boring. Like I'm really good with that. I just like my little container that I can just munch on because I'm adorable that way. And like Erica,
Yes.
I am also a business owner, and it's a newer adventure for me. I've only been a business owner for just under a year, coming up on my 1 year anniversary sooner than I can even imagine, which has been amazing. And I'm also located in southeastern Michigan, which is a glorious place. And where are you, Erica?
I totally didn't think to say where I am. Well, traditionally, I think everybody is supposed to say Minnesota. I will not do that. No, 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 no. Born and raised in Minnesota. However, do not have the traditional draw. But yes, or dialect. Minnesota. That's where we are.
Absolutely. So, Erica, why don't you tell us a little bit about how we decided to do this crazy adventure called a podcast?
Yes. Well, I kind of wanted to capture what we have done over the years of getting to know each other because Rachel and I's relationship kind of blossomed recently. I think we knew of each other, but we like haven't really gotten close until like maybe a few years ago, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
And during this time, we realized we had a lot in common. One, we're obsessed with students, music therapy students,
Mm,
like supporting
yes.
students, being able to assist them and like help them and paying it forward to the future, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, wow, okay. Common thing one. Common thing two, we both had families that we were completely annoyed about, but also loved occasionally. Relatability three, we have our own unique definition of professional um, within the industry. And I really gravitated toward that. So that was done for me. And in addition, I think I can't speak for Rachel. Most of the time, whenever we have done any presentations or any public speaking or have been around in a social environment, I tend to be the one that like brings the joy and brings the happiness. And I always end up getting more times than not. I love your energy. And one time at a table, Rachel was there too. And she got the same thing. And I was present for that. And I went, and I kid you not, I think the first time we sat next to each other at a restaurant, I think we scared everybody away because at one point we were sitting with a table of four and it quickly went down to just you and I.
Yeah, how did that? I don't even know what that happened there, but it was a
I,
thing.
I think we
Mm.
were too
Mm.
much. We were too much. And then we would talk about relate on different joys and challenges of life and work throughout the years. And then that happened again and again and again. And then we found ourselves having like a little bit of a conversation kind of in the middle of a music therapy presentation that was being presented by a few members of Pink Squeeze. They're an amazing band. Highly recommend everybody and anybody to add it to their playlist immediately, right now, right now. And I think we made the person that was sitting next to us really nervous, but also on board because they were like, I could listen to you all the time. Because I will tell you, friends, if you sit next to Rachel and I in any capacity, whether it be on a tram, on an airplane, or a bus, or in a conference, or during a presentation, you will not be bored.
No,
You'll
never.
either,
Also, because if we're in a conference setting, I'm going to be crocheting so fast that literally sweat will be dripping down my face because I'm like, "Brrr," because that's what I do. Anyway,
yes,
it's
yes,
great.
yes. And in those conversations, you're going to hear us. We have no filters. You're going to
No.
hear us talking about parenting, resilience, like professional growth in our way, and then finding joys, honestly, in the most difficult circumstances. And we've kind of phrased it as sunshine and sparkles. And then I think we just decided on a whim in that presentation that, people should hear about this. This is really cool because we're cool. And so then Sparkles and Sunshine was made. Oh, I guess I don't really know how we came up with the words to label each other.
Well, I think I gravitated towards the sparkles just because, one of the things that I do for my self care is I have in the last, I don't know, year and a half, I've started getting my nails done like once a month. It's something special. And I do the no chip nail polish. So it doesn't go away even with playing the guitar because that's always been a major barrier. I've been a string player since I was 4. Like your hands will get shredded, right? If you try to make them look pretty. And so because of this, it's something I can do. And I always get a sparkly nail polish. Every time I walk in there, like the nail techs, they know me. It's a really great place right by the house. And they're just like sparkles. And I'm like, obviously. And so it's just sort of a known thing. And when in doubt, I have usually on a sparkly eyeshadow. I just like those little things that just kind of make me go, okay, let's go. Right. And it's to me, that's one of the ways in which I personally give myself joy, right? Or that opportunity just to be like, you know what? I'm going to find a little bit of specialness. And honestly, Erica, you're kind of my ray of sunshine like all the time. So I don't know if that's where
Oh,
it came from.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I have been told that so many times over the years that it resonated similar to your sparkles. That I was like, that's it, sunshine. And it worked so great with sparkles. And we thought, well, why not? Why
Right.
not?
Obviously, I mean, clearly those two words have nothing to do with the world of music therapy, but they're really the world of us. And
Yes.
that's kind of what made it amazing. And this leads into perfectly how we're going to talk about what is the purpose really of our time together. And we are really excited to not only talk about music therapy and use this as a platform to advocate for music therapy and talk about some of the fun aspects of this field that obviously Erica and I are way too passionate about. But it's also an opportunity to find joy and talk about what brings us joy. One of the things that at my house we do every single day, every single night at dinner, is we share one thing we've learned. So even the kids and like my husband and I, we do this. And then also one thing we're grateful for, right? And that gratitude is one of those great exercises that people can do that have been shown to improve like mood overall. I mean, there's so much literature on gratitude. Anyway, and so for me, part of the gratitude is also what has brought me joy, right? So those are the things that I consider, and that's why we're going to do it. And then as part of this too is recognizing that sometimes when we're human, because unfortunately that's what we are, as much as a lot of
Uh,
us try not to be as human and be extra human and whatever, um, we sometimes fail and sometimes things don't go right, and it's not because it is a personality flaw, it's because you just had a human moment. And so being able to relish in those, because that's what makes life really interesting, and so we're going to highlight that in amazing ways. um, And then we're also going to talk about some incredible tools to get through some of those really dark moments of life. Because the reality is, Erica and I fully embrace and try to find joy in everything, but sometimes that's really hard, right? Because sometimes life just needs to throw out some curveballs, and that's okay. And so we get to sort of talk about that. And that's the overall purpose or purpose. I don't know. What is purpose? Okay. Anyway,
It's a new word that folks, friends, Rachel and I are notorious for not being able to spell things correctly and also make up our own words. It is
but then
it's your responsibility to kind of figure out what it actually is. Okay? Done.
great. And then we'll turn it into a song and it'll be wonderful. So,
Oh my God.
okay. So, Erica,
So
who's going to be on our podcast? Tell me everything.
we have so many cool people. So many cool people. We will be welcoming other music therapists, board certified music therapists, soon to be music therapists, retired music therapists, all walks of life within the industry that aren't discipline specific or population specific. Like we're setting the bar high for all of the music therapists that are going to be on the podcast. We're also going to be featuring music therapy students because what? We're a little obsessed. And not only do we get to have music therapists, but we also will have other colleagues and friends that aren't in the field of music therapy. They may be in other professions. What? Some that will be in related fields and some that will not be. And it's going to be so cool because at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters what you get to do on a daily basis. The joys and the human side of life applies to everyone, and it's kind of fun. I think I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And then we're going to have individuals who are parents, caregivers, advocates, and then people who have lived experience that can inspire and educate, like so our professors or any teachers or any individual that's in the community that basically their job is to help individuals learn new skills. What? Huh? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Did I forget anybody?
I think that's pretty good. I'm really excited for all of our guests. It's going to be amazing. Our list is really long.
Yeah,
It's going to be
it's super
great.
cool. And if you're interested in wanting to be a common guest, you totally can. We have an official email address. It is hello, HELLO, at sparklesandsunshine.net. SPARKLESANDSUNSHINE.NET. Wow, that is really long to spell. Whew. Okay, so there's that. Not only if you want to be a guest, you could let us know. And then if you have any questions or ideas, stories, and suggestions for future episodes, we would love to hear that because we can't do this all by ourselves. It's not going to happen because I think people would go insane or they would really fucking love it. So there's that.
A little column A and a little column B. And so, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have 9 different segments, right, throughout the course of this podcast, which within each episode, hopefully it'll be about 9. We'll see. Depends on what we decide to add and take away. But there are going to be opportunities for people to write in and share their own experiences, right? So, one of the things that I'm super excited is that we have a segment that it'll probably end up being a standard that will be parenting fails, right? Where you set everything up for success. And if the parenting, it can be a human child, it can be a furry child. And if you do not have any children, maybe it's a dating fail, right? Just some kind of amazing opportunity where you're like, oh, that just happened. And really quickly, I have to share this quick story about my daughter. It's not a parenting fail, but she was really excited for me to share this.
Let's hear
Okay,
it.
so I'm really excited. I love everything that is pumpkin spice flavor when it comes to the fall, right? I love pecan flavors. I love pumpkin.
Yes.
The classic fall flavors, I just love. I love the fall. To me, it's my happy place. It's, college football season. Again, it's everything that brings me joy in life. Okay, I do not do pumpkin spice lattes, though. That's a bridge too far. Just saying. Sorry. That's, anyway. But there,
You do you. Yeah.
Okay, so I was really excited though because I was able to get some pumpkin spice flavored coffee, right? It was just for me, right? My husband does not like flavored coffee, but I was really excited that I was going to make myself brew myself some. And I open up the bag and I take a big sniff and I'm like, oh, yes. And so then I let my sweet daughter, I was like, Ellie, you have to smell it. It smells so good. Like, this is just to me, this is beauty and the fall. And she goes, smells like depression. And I was like, my little 9 year
Wow.
old daughter. And then at one point, we were referencing tequila later on, and she was like, well, can I smell that? And I'm like, Okay, sure. I don't, she may have even taken a sip just because she was curious. And then she goes, wow, it's like hopes and dreams dying. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
She's, anyway.
Calling it like it is.
Right. I was like, well, okay, maybe that's the day after, but you had too much tequila, but whatever. Anyway, so I just wanted to make sure I share those little tidbits. But please write in your own parenting fails. Again, what is that email address, Erica?
Hello at sparklesandsunshine.net.
Perfect. And then also, we are reaching out to the music therapy student community. As Erica said, we are very dedicated to our students, and we want our students to be writing in questions to ask a music therapist anything. There are no question that is off limit. We are excited to talk about the things that are maybe a little bit trickier that maybe they don't want to ask in a classroom, but we will answer. Or if there are any other professionals or humans in this world that have questions about the field of music therapy, we would love to answer it. So feel free to write that in. Also, if there is specific advice you wish you had earlier in your career, right? That's something we're going to talk about. Like, what kind of advice? I don't know. Let's see. We'll come up with some goodies. But if you have something that was really impactful, you wish you had known, oh my gosh, do that. And then what we're learning. Because that's part of the field of music therapy, right? To be a music therapist, you have to continually get music therapy continuing education, and it's part of the fun. So that's why Eric and I, mostly me, present way too much at conferences because I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we got to learn, we got to learn, we got to learn. And Erica, what are some other things we could learn?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't always have to be about what we're presenting on. It could be something that we're reading, like a book or an article. Oftentimes, I'm listening to other podcasts, so I will be dropping in some tidbits from podcasts that I learned, training courses, obviously, and well, the best learning opportunities are from our own personal lived experiences. Woo! So I know that we mentioned that it was like parenting fails, and also this is a good opportunity where you get to learn from from the professional life. It's like things that happen in between the sessions, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna call this segment, but it definitely is a time where the unseen things that go on in the profession. Definitely would love to share and spread the word on all of those things because my motto has been for all the interns that get to be at the company here is that you learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes, and I will tell you all of them gladly.
And then maybe at some point we'll even have an episode that's like music therapist after dark, right? Where it
Yes,
just becomes a free for
yes,
all.
yes. Yeah.
So anyway, and then we're really excited to have episodes drop hopefully every 2 to 3 weeks on Tuesdays. And you can look for us on the Book of Face, aka Facebook, or on the Gram. Is that what kids say for Instagram? I don't even know. I'm so not cool.
Yeah.
Um, and we're going to have opportunities, or I should say, we're going to have teasers for who's going to be our next guest,
Yeah.
or also ways that you can physically see us. Because one of the things that I have loved, there is a podcaster and author and overall good human being named Krista Tippett. And one of the things that I loved about her podcast called On Being was that she had her edited version, which was great, but she also had the unedited. So if you wanted to just hear everything and all the conversation, some of which ended up getting cut for time or whatever, we're going to follow that very same motto, or mentality or whatever you might call it. But for us, you will see that are here, whatever, the edited version on all podcast platforms. But if you're curious about some of our ridiculous facial expressions
Yes.
or some of the I don't know, just overall banter that happens that maybe doesn't make it into the episode, you can view us on, as we say in my house, the tube of you, aka YouTube, which will have the unedited, uncut ridiculousness in all of its glory. So there are multiple options to be able to interact with us. And then, wait, what was that email address again? I forgot.
Let me say it again. It's hello at sparklesandsunshine.net.
Perfect. We look forward to you joining us on all of our future episodes.
Woohoo! We're doing this. We're doing this.
Totally.
Got it.